Welcome to Newsmakers. My name is Sean Smith. I'm the Assistant Director of Community Relations for Chesterfield County Public Schools. Joining us today, Dr. Marcus Newsome, the Superintendent. Welcome to you, Dr. Newsome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you with us. We're taping, it's in late June, but the school division just had a number of different graduation ceremonies at our high schools, and schools just ended. As you think about the graduation ceremonies, tell us a little about the background for that.
We're very proud of our graduates this year, the class of 2014. We had about 4,500 students to graduate from our 11 high schools, and it's a wonderful feeling to celebrate the accomplishments of our students with probably about 60,000 of their family members and supporters and friends, and so it was just a great event. We're very confident that our students are prepared for their futures. Most of them plan on going to college, and some will go to the military, and some will go right into the work world. So again, we think they're very prepared.
At each graduation ceremony, you have the opportunity to speak to the graduates and their families. Tell us about kind of what your message was this year to those families.
Yeah. Well, I had a little bit of fun this year. For the first time when I went to the podium for most of our graduations, I used my cell phone to take a picture and did a live Twitter feed. And the students seemed to get a great kick out of that along with their family members. But this is a day for our graduates, and it's not about long speeches or adults. And so I tried to use the few moments that I have to recognize students for their accomplishments.
And as you think about that, with all the different graduation ceremonies, there's got to be plenty of stories that come out of it. But share with us, if you would, a couple of the key moments you saw from your graduations.
I'm always impressed by the poise of the students who speak. They have wisdom beyond their years. They're articulate. They're confident. I know I couldn't do that at 17, 18 years old. The music is beautiful. But I think about one particular high school this year. Each high school had a unique story to tell, but at Clover Hill High School, a student by the name of Brittany Smith began the school year like her other fellow classmates, and in December she was diagnosed with cancer. Not the way she intended to spend her senior year. She thought she wouldn't be able to participate in some of the activities that she loves, and show choir or even graduate with her class, but she persevered. She was a student of strong faith. She talks about the support of her family and her classmates that got her through the chemotherapy, and she was able to graduate with her other classmates, and she was one of 4 students in that graduating class to overcome cancer.
Wow.
So just an inspirational story.
It was nice to see. I had the chance to be at that graduation to see the response after you talked about that from her classmates, that standing ovation.
Standing ovation, yes.
And part of your remarks too, you also have the chance really to talk about the awards that you give to students from each high school. Tell us about that process. It's got to be very challenging.
Yeah, well, each year I present 2 awards. We call them the Superintendents Award for excellence in scholarship, leadership, and citizenship. And I ask the faculties of each of our high schools to identify the 2 students that best represent their class. And we present them each with a $1,000 scholarship. We receive funding from an anonymous business donor, and the students write the nicest cards and letters in appreciation of that gift.
And with the graduation ceremonies, they're held at the Siegel Center. And some of the questions from the community every once in a while, great questions, are why at the Siegel Center? Why not at my home high school? If you would, walk us through kind of the process and the selection of that, which is not, obviously consistent. It is consistent with other school divisions as well.
It is. Many of the surrounding school districts have their graduations at the Siegel Center. It's a facility that provides an opportunity for more family participation. Most of our high schools don't have facilities large enough to invite all of the family members who wish to attend. So we have more space there, seats over 6,000 people. We've been there for about 12 years. It's a lot easier to set up one time with all the chairs and the decorations than it is 11 times for 11 different graduations. So we think it's much more efficient to do that way, and it seems to have worked well for us.
Well, thanks so much for being here. Congratulations on a successful school year, and we'll be back to talk about the next school year soon.
Thank you.
And thanks to our viewers. Please join us next time to learn about Chesterfield County Public Schools.